Hi guys, this is Sam from Business Made Easy, and in this video today I will show you exactly what protectionism is and why it is so important. We have all heard about protectors in swimming pools, nightclubs, and your neighbor's dog when someone rings the bell. Protectors keep us safe. This is what the Latin word protegere actually means, to protect. These days we frequently read business news headlines like, "The government is taking protectionist measures." But what precisely does protectionism mean, and what is its connection with business? Let's take the imaginary country of Kurdistan by introducing protectionist measures. President Donald has a clear objective to shield the domestic economy from competition from foreign companies. Measures like these may involve increasing import tariffs, or in other words, the charges of importing products into Kurdistan. Terrorist commodity trader Mike, for instance, looks abroad to buy his steel cheaply, which he then sells in Kurdistan. But the higher costs of purchase forced him to introduce significant price increases as well, which consequently scares off his customers. All due to the fact that now he only buys steel on the domestic market. In other words, the demand for products manufactured locally rises and the supply of foreign products drops. Initially, it should help to make plenty of jobs in the country secure, and President Donald uses these measures to isolate Kurdistan from the foreign markets. Emerging sectors benefit initially as well. Mike's sister Sarah, for instance, works at a startup in Bildy Street that manufactures virtual reality headsets. Corporations from abroad are no longer able to compete directly. So Sarah now has enough time to test how the company's virtual reality headsets perform on the home market and how they can be manufactured as cheaply as possible. So protectionism can initially lead to greater prosperity, especially in large countries like Kurdistan, but always at the expense of other countries, and that has consequences. For starters, it creates a lack of international competition and causes there to be a slump in innovation. This means the products are no longer state-of-the-art and often even more expensive than before. Foods that do not grow in Kurdistan, such as strawberries, simply disappear from the market. And President Donald, he ends up sitting on a mountain of debt caused by an emerging imbalance because he supported domestic companies with plenty of money, but now growth has suffered at the same time as the companies are usually only able to sell their products on the domestic market. In response to President Donald, former trade partners now also turn their backs on Kurdistan. What's more, they also introduce protectionist policies to isolate their own markets. There is a risk of a protectionist spiral, which in extreme cases can even lead to a global economic crisis like in the 1930s. President Donald had only intended to protect the domestic economy, but now he has achieved precisely the opposite. He gradually realizes that, although economic protectionism can provide Kurdistan with short-term benefits, in the long term it will inevitably lead to catastrophic consequences. So he decides without further ado that the elevated import tariffs need to be reduced, and that instead the country should strengthen its relationships with important trade partners. If you found this video helpful, then you're welcome to consider following. Also, if you have any thoughts on what you want to know next, then you can comment them below. See you soon with another video to put you ahead of everyone else and grant you the success you deserve.